Good day all and welcome to the South African lawn. Okay? Lekker Owen, so I am very excited, and I'm very excited for a reason. I'm also quite nervous, but today we are mowing this backyard putting green of mine. We're going to chop it, and the reason why, it's about 5.5 weeks, just almost 6 weeks in now, since seeding, and it's germinated about 4.5, 5 weeks back. The reason being, if we peek over this frost net fence of mine, some areas are getting really tall and out of hand. However, some areas I would say is a little bit still a little bit young to mow. On the flip side, some of the areas are getting a little bit too mature, and obviously we want to putt on it, chip on it. We want it golf course looking or golf green looking, so we can't really have something that's 10-15 mils long like my Kentucky bluegrass here, which is looking not too bad in any case. But yeah, so yeah, let's talk about mowing and how to mow this flipping thing. Okay, so it's looking flipping good. I'll be honest, I can't take all the credit for this. To be honest with you, the last 4 weeks of weather has just been super, especially considering that I've really seeded very late in the season. This winter has been a sissy of a winter, and it has allowed me to grow this to where it is right now. Okay, so there's 1 or 2 reasons why I'm scared to mow this right now. Like I said, a lot of immature grasses yet, very young seedlings around. However, some of these more mature areas is pushing me to really start thinking about mowing, and that's why we are doing this video today. And also another reason why I'm very excited is this area has gotten out of hand uneven, if that's the correct word. It's really gotten kind of bumpy, so I can't wait to get that fairly heavy mower, which will probably damage some seedlings, over the sand and this area to try and push it flat and smooth again. I think that'll be just a charm. Okay, so yes, I have mowed new grass before, grass that's been grown from seed before, like this one right here. And there's a couple of things that I want to share with you, you know, what to expect when you're mowing. 1 or 2 things is, I don't know, I won't say it's disappointing after you've mowed, but this grass is really so soft and subtle that a lot of the times this heavy mower just pushes the grass flat and it doesn't really cut much. You don't get that pure looking cut like you would get from this established lawn right here. So that's one of the cons. Another thing is you've got to be very careful, because turning on new grass like this will maybe rip up a square meter or 2. So that brings me to my plan of attack here. Okay, so firstly, mowing height, not 100% sure, guessing game. I know just as much as you do. I just read off of what I see here and I base my height of cut on that for now. Okay, second thing is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mow in straight lines. Well, try and mow straight. Okay, but instead of going down, turning around and coming back, I'm rather going to try and mow and then reverse with my mower back, and then like on the established grass, go to the next line, mow that line and reverse it back, and then it'll take some more time, but I think it's just going to be better for the grass. And then maybe if I don't do too much damage, we can maybe rather looking at doing 2 different directions today. Okay, and that brings us to mowing height. I'm going to go for, like I say, I'm based just on what I'm seeing there, I'm guessing around 7 mil. Maybe that's a little bit ambitious. Maybe I should go a little bit higher. However, let's go set the mower to 7 mil. I normally don't set my mower to any specific heights. I just mow a stripe or a strip, and then I look and I say, no, that's too low or that's too high. But today I'll measure just to be a little bit more like precise, you know. And lekker. Let's go. Righto, now to check the height of cut. You will need any piece of flat steel or plastic, doesn't actually matter, and then it has to touch the rear roller and the front roller right there, and then you lay a measuring tape on the top right there, and then you'll see it's more than 10 mils, and we want to go down ideally to 7 mils right here. So it'll need a, I'm just going to turn it to ballpark figure here. This one obviously has only one adjustment. It looks a little bit closer. I've turned it probably about 50 times, and that is now down to 8 mils or so. Got to make sure that it touches the rear roller and the front roller. That's the most important thing. And then you clip it onto the bottom blade right there, and then you measure what the height is at the top of this either piece of wood or steel that you've got right here. That is 8. I'm gonna go down to 7. That is 5, 6, 7. Looks like 7.5. Probably be a little bit more precise than this, but it looks like 7 mils. Now I just got to check this side. Seven. That looks this. So that tells me also that this cutting unit cuts pretty even, because I measured 7 there and it measures about exactly 7 there. So I can't even spot the difference. So I wouldn't even know whether this is higher or this is higher or lower or lower. So set to 7 mil. Let's go hack it down. Okay, so there's the 7 mil set mower ready to mow. And I must be honest with you, don't know if you could pick it up in that video where I just set the height of cut, but doesn't look like this mower is going to go much lower than that actual 7. Might go down to 6 or 5. And I've been warned. One of the owners there at Professional Factory said to me, Merrick, we're seeing you doing a putting green, and we need to give you the thinner blade and put a different sole plate or something. Don't know all the terminology and the words. They need to do something for me to mow lower. However, mowing at 5 mil, I'll be super chuffed if I can get something down to 5 mil. I must say I can't even walk with that mower now here because I'll flip and scalp a piece. So that is very, very low. That is very low. We're going to go down to 7 here. We're going to see how that goes. Maybe I should just take the twigs and everything off here so we get a cleaner cut as possible. Yeah, so this tree is really starting to irritate me a little bit. Gotta be honest with you. I never realized that it messes so bad. I think it's only this few months through the winter that it really goes stuff off. But yeah, it's proving to be a bit of a frustration here. Yeah, so I really don't have very much high hopes for a beautiful looking lawn or green after this. However, this thicker parts is really in need of a cut, as I've said 40 or 50 times already. But yeah, so I'm really excited to get a mow on this. However, one thing you may have noticed in the pictures on Instagram and so on, they're growing in lines here. And the reason for that is when I seeded, I really raked afterwards. So that raking, what it did was it obviously pulled a lot of the seed out of the grooves. However, I'm not too worried. As you can see right here, it also did it here, and now it's almost completely filled in sideways, and it's a creeping grass type, so I'm not too worried. Another thing is I did stop watering yesterday, so for today this green hasn't had water. So I'm cutting now. I just wanted to let it dry out to get the sand, as firm as possible. The sand is so squishy. I'm really starting to doubt why I grew it in so much sand. I should have gone just a little layer of sand. I think that would have been better. But enough talking. Let's do some mowing. And that was a little bit dramatic. Let's go. Let's get on with it.
The streets feel alive, we're mixed with life. Ghost town blown down, and life shows back. Going past such a
I scalped the pot. I scalped it. Oh, and I scalped it there. Oh, honey, Merrick, what are you doing? So I've chosen this direction straight towards the camera as my first pass. Here goes. Whoa, that is very short. Okay, that's cutting surprisingly well. But that is, it might be way too short. You know, this grass is like a 20 mil and I'm going down to, holy moly. That is, yeah guys, 7 mil was a bit ambitious. However, I don't know, I'm just gonna mow. What am I doing? I don't think my heart's ever raced as much mowing any grass of any sort in my life before. I don't know whether it is just this sand being so soft that makes me so nervous, or just the flippin' 20 years of waiting to ever have a putting green. It's so exciting. I don't think I've ever been this excited and nervous at the same time to mow anything in my life before. But yeah, guys, must be honest with you, that's a little bit short. It does now look, I don't know if it's the time of the day or whatever, it does look better with the eye, but it exposes obviously a bit more of the soil because of the leaf blade now being chopped off. That was maybe a little bit aggressive. However, the only real grass that can handle with a good old scalp is seedlings. You know, it's as if they just built for this type of thing. So I'm not too worried. I'm going to do another pass in a different direction right now. I think maybe directly across. Yeah, so I'm going to do it across like this. And then I think that'll be it for today. Yeah, okay, so I don't think I should be mowing for another single second. I think that's more than enough for today, and it looks absolutely insane. Maybe a little bit aggressive, or maybe I should have gone for like 8.5 mil, somewhere around there. This looks very, very short. Just have a look at that. Let me see if I can put it in perspective. I must say, one thing that I'm super chuffed with is I thought that mower was just going to flop over the grass. And it cut so pure, even after the first pass, you know. It really looked quite good. So very, very short. Maybe shorter than I would have wanted. But however, I think for the best health of this lawn, it was maybe good to do it now, get it out of the way, and get it to the height, get it used to the height that I want it at. I obviously don't want it at 10 or 11 mils. So it looks absolutely insane. Please excuse my washing there. So have a look at that, people. Maybe a little bit short, but a beautiful piece of bent grass right here. Maybe a little bit bare as well in some areas, but that'll fill in now with time. Yeah guys, so that's going to wrap it up. That's a 7 mil mow on my brand new pure bent A4 variety putting green right there. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something, or maybe I've just inspired you to do these type of things yourself as well. South African guys, come on guys, growing a green, not that difficult. Okay, maybe it is, only time will tell how good I am at this, but I think a super success. I must say, while I'm at it now, I didn't water for the last day. I might just now go to one watering per day. I think that's going to be the best health for this lawn. It's also going to keep it keep it from becoming too waterlogged. So yeah, that is what I think I should do now. Really get one watering per day there, get it as firm as possible, not firm as possible, at least a little bit firmer. However, I must say it looks a lot better. I can't even see my foot indentations anymore, and it just feels a lot firmer underneath my foot right now. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I mowed my my bent grass putting green at 7 mils. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to like this video and also subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything, and also hit the notification thingy so that you get notified when I post some more videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers, bye bye. Okay, so if you're stuck around this long, a little rolling test. The screen obviously slopes from right to left there, and let's just see the speed. I haven't seen it. It's a Pro V1, not the X, so it's a little bit softer. Whoa, whoa, that is not bad. Okay, it is downhill. Insane.